This is the 1,000 horsepower GMC Hummer.
It's a 4-ton electric monster that can crab walk sideways,
I can't get out of crab mode, I'm very sorry, I'm crabbing down the street.
sprint to 60 miles an hour in 3 seconds flat, and make a Range Rover look like a tiny city hatchback. Oh, you're through.
So when we decided to come out to the USA for Monterey Car Week, we wanted to see what happens when you take 2 British car nerds and put them in the most insane electric car on sale today.
The original Hummer was built for military purposes, the Humvee, and then through pressure from Arnold Schwarzenegger of all people, a road version was made, the H1. And then the H2 came out in the early 2000s and it was in all of the rap videos. But now there is this, the Hummer EV. But actually it's got a better name. It's the Heavy, because it genuinely is. How much does this weigh?
This weighs 4.2 tons, which means back home across the pond, we legally cannot drive it without a different license. So you're very unlikely to see one of these across the pond.
It definitely looks quite Hummer based.
Oh wait, this is Hummer.
But the original Hummer, the H1 and the H2, while they had huge engines, they weren't fast. How much power does this have?
1,000 horsepower. I had to double check this figure. 11,500 pound-foot of torque. I will admit, apparently that's like motor torque or something. The actual torque is it's only 1,200 pound-foot.
Oh, what?
And 0 to 60 in about 3 seconds. Do you know what the launch control's called? It's called Watts to Freedom.
Hell yeah, brother.
Now, you might think, massive 4.2 thing like this, not maneuverable. Watch this. Sorry, I just need to...
Now, to be fair, we have got the car in its terrain mode, its extraction mode. That's 6 inches of additional lift over the already off-road mode.
Would you like the wheels turned?
Oh, you've broken the rear wheel. The rear wheel's broken.
You're turning out a sixpence, buddy.
It might seem gimmicky, but this genuinely makes this car more maneuverable than any mid-sized, 4-door car.
Would you like party piece number 2?
It's an American car, therefore, T-tops.
We can take the front ones off, as we've got here, and also the back ones off as well.
But this, for no reason, makes this even more fun. It's great. We've got a convertible 1,000 horsepower Hummer.
They threw all the ideas at this car. They said, we want 1,000 horsepower, 0 to 60 in 3 seconds, convertible, turns on a dime, goddamn.
This right here is built for you to store your T-tops. It fits perfectly. There are bags that you put them in to keep them safe, and then that closes down. And space in the back too. Look at that. I feel like there should be a 50 cal machine gun or something mounted in here. It feels more correct.
I am going to say the boot is dreadful.
It's not
for
as
a
big as it
massive
should
car.
be.
Again, we're in off-road mode.
Oh my good God.
Whoa!
We're at Monterey Car Week. That's what kind of happens here.
Okay, back to the boot space of the Hummer EV. That's worse than a Range Rover. And the good reason for that is because there's a lot of batteries in this car. The batteries in this car make up for almost 1.5 tons of its weight. There is an entire Mini Cooper strewn across the bottom of this car. Heath, here we go. And we're in the interior. I'm going to say it, it's not great. The door cards and the armrest are both made out of this.
Cav, you get like a rug burn from it if you go too quickly on it.
I could spark on that. This is horrible.
Most cars, you get in a Bentley or something and maybe you change the mode and it'll go, and it'll, nice and gently flow into the next mode. Not this. This is American.
You've got normal mode, there's a tow mode, there's an off-road mode, and then you've got my mode, where you can select acceleration and go into adrenaline mode. And that is when you turn the traction control off, you get your launch control and your watts to freedom.
Also, when you change the mode, it smashes through an invisible laser barrier driving on the moon. That's the most American thing in the world. There should be a bald eagle screech every time you change modes. It's ridiculous. There is a downside. It's electric.
Range is like 250 to 300.
Look, we're not electric car enthusiasts.
No.
We struggled finding charge at first, but once we did, you get to sit at a Subway for 40 minutes. It's great. There is an upside, and that is the acceleration. Shall we go for a drive?
Let's have a test.
Here we go. We're in Watts to Freedom mode.
Launch control.
Jesus Christ.
Hitting hell.
Sorry, that was fast for like a sports car.
Also, the whole car just went, woo!
You know what? I buy the 3 and a bit second thing.
Ridiculous.
Floor it.
Right, floor it. Building torque.
That was quicker. That was quicker than last time. Jesus Christ. How is it to drive?
When people say steering is vague in some cars, the steering is vague in this car. So you can feel something happening,
It's not quite steering.
4 tons. There's a lot to stop. Brakes, how are they feeling?
Let's have a look. We're coming up to a stop.
Sorry, I was looking at the floor. We nearly did an endo. We can put it in a different mode where it's a bit louder, right? Motor sound, adrenaline. Now give that a little bit of a... Ooh. Sorry, Jetsons is in the building. That's kind of crazy.
It was time to head onto the freeway, where we could test out the Hummer's Super Cruise feature.
Now the Hummer has something quite cool for the freeway. It's only mapped in, right? It's not, you can't, It's not like Tesla, it doesn't do it on all of them, but it has self-driving.
Just get you up to speed.
Oh, sure, thanks.
Yeah, so it's got Super Cruise, which is like a sort of, almost like a radar-guided cruise control, but it's hands-free. In the UK, you can't do that. You're not allowed to do that. Anything that's like radar-guided cruise or sort of autonomous driving, you have to have hands on the wheel, otherwise the wheel will go and probably send you into a hedge. But for this, just press Super Cruise. Super Cruise set to 62 miles an hour. I'm shitting my pants. And now the light's green on my steering wheel.
Oh, I don't like that.
There's 400,000 miles of roads in the US. We briefly tried it yesterday on a back road and it had no idea. I ain't ever seen anything like this before, son.
If you want to go on a freeway, I can help you, but other than that, don't try it. We then discovered that Super Cruise was even more clever than we first thought.
Yeah, here we go. Auto lane change. It's indicating.
And it's accelerating. It's dropping a gear and disappearing.
Drop a volt and bolt. It's discerning, but I like it.
That's quite cool.
Sitting there with no hands on the wheel while the Hummer steers itself is really quite weird, but it definitely made motorway driving way easier.
To be honest, it's quite nice letting something else do the work for once, which brings us on to this. Holy have made their starter set deluxe kit even easier to get your hands on.
Holy's starter set deluxe kit now includes a milkshake trial kit for free, but only until the 4th of September. And even after this deal, those sachets are going to stay in the set, but right now they're completely free.
Having just been in the States, milkshakes kind of become part of the diet, but it's usually drive-thrus full of sugar. These though are plant-based with natural ingredients, none of the nastiness.
There are flavours to choose from. You've got vanilla, hazelnut, strawberry, banana, and my favourite, caramel.
So it's a perfect time for us because the starter set deluxe kit is now $49.99 instead of $89.99. That's up until the 4th of September. After that, it goes up to $59.99.
But if you use our code TDC5, you'll get another £5 off, so it's $44.99. And then if you use code TDC, you'll get 10% off every order after that. Up until now, everything we tried had been impressive, but that all changed when it came time to charge the Hummer.
Oh, cool!
Wow. We first tried a local Tesla charger, which we'd been told would work with the Hummer, even though it isn't a Tesla.
Who's paying for this?
I think the hotel. I think we're doing this illegally.
Hey man, land of the free.
Look, I took land of the free literally. Unfortunately though, it just says 36%, but it doesn't say the number until.
Green light when it's charging, and we don't have that.
Oh, I hate this.
This car was really cool, up until we have to do this. You cannot look cool doing this. So off we went in search of another charger, hoping that it would actually work.
The amount of times that I've gone to a petrol station and it's not been open or been on fire or been closed is quite slim. Every single time I go to look for an electric car bit, it is closed. Stupid.
Del Monte Shopping Center. Do you think we'll find a little charger in here?
I hope so, Chad.
God wills.
Once again though, it wasn't simple.
I have to make an account.
You have to give Elon your data.
Right, you stupid little Right, I'm on the app. I've made an account. I've added a car. I've added a payment method.
Find a charger.
Right, here we go.
Well, he's looking at the Horn of Africa right now. Wouldn't call that down the road.
Here we go. No. Del Monte Shopping Centre, no charger within range. On the way to our third charging stop, we at least stumbled across some pretty special sights.
Nah, that's the best car in the world. That's $25 million driving down the road.
We arrived at the charging station.
Right, third time is the charm.
Where we hoped we could finally get this thing filled up. Charging fees, 56 cents per kilowatt hour.
Fine.
What does that mean?
Well, I mean, whatever the price is, we pay it.
May take to 2 minutes to start charging.
It's green, it's gone green.
So that's taken almost an hour, I'd say. These are teething problems, but that is just annoying. This should be way, way simpler. I should be able to pull up to a charging station, plug in, pay, leave. And now we're charging. 45 minutes.
After successfully wasting 45 minutes, our next stop was Carmel, the perfect place to find out how manoeuvrable the Hummer really is. Right, we have decided to come into the beautiful town of Carmel for some lunch. There's a main kind of street up here that's wide, but these side streets are like driving on a normal English road. Also, just people just walking out in front. You know what, brave man, just walking in front of a 4-ton Hummer SUV.
They won't hit me. Hey, we might.
The one thing with the rear wheels though, corners like this, that's incredible. We're going into the first lane, we're not even going to the second lane.
It's not on a sixpence, it's on a dime.
We're turning on a dime.
Parking in this town? Ridiculous.
There are spaces, and then there are spaces that look like spaces, but they're not spaces. And then you go to a space and it goes, I'm a space, but I'm actually a driveway, so you can't park there.
You also can't park facing the wrong way. Got told that by a very kind lady.
Yeah, we finally found a space the other day, and she went, wouldn't do that if I was you.
Soon enough, we found a space just about big enough to see if the Hummer could squeeze in.
Look at those, that is actually ridiculous, those wheels turning. Look at
I
that.
can see it in the mirror. It looks like I'm looking at the front wheels turning because I think they do like almost 10 degrees.
Now, the one issue, even though I am close to the curb, my entire body is outside of the parking space. Like, would you agree we are a suitable distance from the curb? We're not miles off.
No, it's not dreadful.
I'm outside the space, but I call it a pass. Lunch?
Lunch.
After a bite to eat and a wander through Carmel, we were ready to jump back in the Hummer and try out crab mode.
I don't know how it works. So apparently we have crab mode, which is if I press this one for 6 seconds, crab walk, engaged. Now all the wheels should.
What? Nah.
What in heavens?
Hold on, we're just driving.
Oh, I don't like it. How do I get out of crab mode? I need to get out of crab mode. I can't get out of crab mode. I'm very sorry. I'm crabbing down the street and now I'm out.
Sorry. That's so amazing.
That was nice. So, manoeuvrability, an absolute pass.
Big
in
win.
the Hummer. But we are at Monterey Car Week and we are in Carmel and there's some cool stuff around.
There is.
But like, if I look over there, I can't see anything.
We're too high.
But we do have 18 cameras.
Genuinely.
This car has more cameras than TDC has. So we've got a camera, and that's my front facing. I'm now tracking Ben.
So that's all front wheel cam,
Oh, look at that. You go, something goes past.
side cam.
Where did that go? So we're about to cruise past this lovely Diablo Resto mod.
There we go. Let's have a look on the side there.
Oh, how lovely.
What a lovely machine that is.
Not bad, and then I'll just have another look out back there as well.
You know what? That's why they developed it.
The ultimate car spotting automobile.
Exactly.
Nice Viper up here on the red carpet. Currently out of my view. What I'll do is I'll just have a look at it there.
That's nice. That is quite nice.
Is that a Ferrari?
Have a look on the camera and it'll confirm.
We got a 430.
Lovely 430.
What we got there? 550 or a 575?
We get a view on the front. That's 575.
And then we'll have a little 355 perhaps.
Lovely. Oh, 911 over on the other side.
Lovely Alfa Romeo, possibly.
Also, great. Here you go. Safety. You can see the dog. Hummer built this for Car Week.
Just ultimate car spotting automobile.
But that's when we turned onto a street that instantly had us both on edge.
Sorry, there's just a Viper ACR and a Koenigsegg, and I'm threading an elephant through a needle.
You're good this side,
I'm
you're
okay. I'm okay. Okay, that's kind of, this is ridiculous. Just people around. I don't want to hit them. Okay, we're okay.
We're good, wow.
You know what? I wasn't nervous for a second.
After using the Hummer for some more car spotting,
A midnight purple R33 GTR. I cannot see the R33 there, but in the camera, he's there.
we threaded it through some twisting residential streets.
Cones, 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 cones.
Oh.
Who made those cones so tight?
Oh, and there's on the left, there's a... Oh, you're through.
Jesus, who put the anti-Hummer cones in?
Then it was time to head into downtown Monterey for the RM Sotheby's auction. Thankfully, there was a charger in the car park, but once again, we were handed an L.
We're in quite a cool place. We just want to go and look at some cars, but the Hummer won't charge. Unable to charge port failure, service required.
That's not good.
That's not good at all. These charging problems really were frustrating. So in return for us having to deal with them for your entertainment, you should subscribe. We are trying to hit 500,000 subscribers by the end of the year, so make sure you hit that button now.
Thinking that the first unit might just be broken, we shifted the Hummer over to another charger and crossed our fingers that this one would work.
Blue light.
Okay, blue light.
Charge station not sending power.
Charge port failure.
Again?
So we can't charge anything.
After yet another failed attempt, we cut our losses and went into the auction. $550,000.
You know what? It's sad.
Yeah.
It's just sad. That's £250,000. Oh man, I'm done for. After leaving the auction, we headed back over to the Tesla charger from earlier in the video, but there were no free spaces. This is ridiculous.
We're still figuring out charging stuff. Also, that man over there felt like he was threatening me. He said,
Yeah.
buddy, just so you know, I'm in line here.
Both Will and I have tried electric cars long term. I've never had this before. It said 40 minutes until it's charged to 80%. We came back after an hour where it should be full, completely full. It was at 30% because other people had started charging and it slowed the whole station down to half. What?
Also, something I've literally just learned is that it gets more expensive depending on the time of day. It's like 10 cents, but still, imagine that in fuel where it's like, oh, sorry, buddy, £6:30, you got 10p a litre more.
Dealing with yet another charging issue, we gave a non-Tesla station a shot, but of course, things wouldn't work out there either.
Sorry, are you queuing for that?
Yeah.
For the chargers?
Yeah.
Is it a long wait?
It's going to be 45 minutes.
Okay.
With our battery dwindling, our only option was to head back to the Tesla charger and wait for a free space.
This is fun. It's great. It's great fun. Blue. And green. Oh, green flashing.
That's charging, I think. So we're looking for dinner now, but we can't park near dinner because we have no range, so we're charging there. I'm going to get an Uber to dinner. So it's very expensive.
It does look cool. Yeah, it's great.
Well, we're back 2 hours later. Also, what's strange is it only charges to 85%. Electric people, I mean, sorry you're asking for some consumer advice here. I don't know. That sounds like bullshit to me. But that's another couple hundred miles. That might be our last charge. Probably won't be, actually.
The last thing that we wanted to do was find out what the Hummer was really like as a driver's car.
Luckily, we were also filming an upcoming 2DC video with a rare manual E60 M5, and kindly, its owner, Peter, let us strap a camera to the back of his car so we could chase him through the canyons.
And it was out there on those winding roads that we truly fell in love with the Hummer.
We're going to see if we can keep up.
See if we can keep up on some very twisty, very cool American canyon roads.
I'm thinking I'm going to have to hold on.
Yeah. Please take it away whenever you're ready. We'll see if we can keep up. I mean, straight away, not getting away. Cannot get away from us at all.
It's not a bike! Oh, my Jesus!
I'll be honest, this has no place on a canyon road. It's quite funny though.
Shit!
Do you know what? I'm gonna say it. It can keep up with an M5 through the canyons. Christ. If I could have stayed in that, we would have done a forward slide. We would have done a forward slide, I guarantee it. I'm sweating. I've never sweated. Oh God, that was a bit much. That was a bit much. Final thoughts. I think I found an electric car I like.
Yeah, I'm not on board with the electric stuff.
No.
That's annoying,
But
but this is good.
For this car to be 1,000 horsepower, 3 second 0 to 60, you can hustle it around a canyon like that. This is a car person's car.
Now, if you want to see where we drove some 60s American V8s in the UK, you can watch that here, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
I need to climb in.
Yeah, please, I'll get the ladder out.